the language of the listening eye. Gauguin said so. Welcome to Valentina Design Universe. I am Valentina Cirasola, your host. When you wake up in the morning, what do you feel? What do you feel when you are in your home? Do you feel emotions? Do you feel there is a message? Do you feel in a harmony in your home? But when you wake up in the morning, do you feel sluggish or energized or very positive? Or you feel like, oh gosh, this is another day. But you know, most of the times we think our day is going to go the way it is because we don't really pay attention to the colors that surround our bedrooms. So let's say if we get up in the morning and we feel energized, maybe we think we've had a good night's sleep, or maybe we think it's because we meditate or pray or salute the sun, or we have a huge cup of coffee. But in reality, what really hits our eyes first thing in the morning is colors. Colors in the bedroom, colors in the rooms we visit during the very first few hours, the kitchen, the bathroom. And we don't really think about the colors, but we think that all the activities we've done, you know, pray, meditate, yoga, whatever we do in the morning, is part of the routine or make us feel good. But that's not the way it is. It's really the first thing we see is colors. We see the sun, we see the leaves, we see nature, and we see what's around us. So there are various strategies of creating these kind of emotions in a home. But how do we do that? You know, most of us live in between four walls that we call home. So why not making our home a very harmonious place, a place where we can find that peace and restful areas that we call cocoons? Why don't we make our cocoons? But how do we do that and create emotions with colors? Well, we need to go back to the very first day we came into light, the moment we were born. In that moment, there were planets revolving around us, and every planet have colors. Those colors have shaped our character, our personality, and made the traits of what we are today. And those colors, I call it native colors because they were revolving around us the moment we were born. Those colors will help us during the life. And basically, if we're using native colors based on our planets, on our zodiac, then we can get all kinds of things in our favor because our native colors are conducive to other people. They see us in a positive way because those colors are perfect for us because they've shaped our personality and our traits. So that's what most people don't think about, that the zodiac colors are so very important. But anyway, there are strategies that we can use to help emotions or create atmospheres in our homes. And they're easy if we just pay attention to few things. They're very easy to do. I generally I don't go through rules because rules of decorating are not for me. But anyway, there are things that people need to know. How, for instance, how to use lights, how to use mirror and lights, how to use colors and mirrors, or things of this sort. So at this point, I want to show a short video to just see how I did a certain things. Let's see, let's roll the video, please. Great. So we've seen now the video on how I created certain emotion in this house. It's not that difficult. Maybe some of you, excuse me, have been totally indifferent to these kind of atmospheres, and maybe some of you will say, wow, look at that. So it's what you need to think about is, how I said before, how to use certain little things, mirror and lights. For instance, mirrors are considered, in the Feng Shui theory, they are considered part of water elements. So what does it do to us? If we put mirrors scattered all over the house, they will eliminate the stagnation feeling. And so that's very good. It's very important to have mirrors all over the house. But rarely I see mirrors everywhere. I see them in bathrooms. Big, huge mirror, but nowhere else. Let's say if we use a mirror across from a window, we will get much more light reflected into the window, so the room will appear very much illuminated. And if we put it against the light, across from a light source, we will have the light double it. But we do not place the mirror where the clutter is, because guess what you will see? More clutter. It will double it. And if you put a mirror across another mirror between the clutters, oh my, you will see clutter after clutter after clutter. So the beauty of a mirror is to show what is beautiful in your home, to show more lights and to reflect the beautiful stuff. You have a beautiful painting, put a mirror across, so you will see that painting much more times in a different way, because at night you will see it in a different light, and in the morning you will see it double it with a reflected and natural light. But also you can use mirror as a gallery wall. The gallery wall is just like you do it with pictures. Do it with mirror and you will have a huge light effect, a natural light effect. And at nighttime, all those mirrors will reflect your beautiful things many more times. The other thing is lighting. I use lighting in a very unconventional way. I use it behind furniture, so you see the aura on the wall and not the fixture. I use lighting in dark corners, inside of cabinets, or inside under tables, inside of plants. Inside of vases, maybe you have an artificial arrangement, and you might want to illuminate that artificial arrangement and create a silhouette lighting over the wall. So lighting inside of mirror or near mirrors, very, very good. But some lighting also must have a warm color, a cool color, and that creates atmosphere, because the eyes when it sees a monochromatic schemes, has a very fast brain activities. But when you have colors and shadows and light, the eyes feel they're restful. They can rest on something. And then, you know, use the ceiling as another area, another surface of decorative place. Many people forget that the ceiling is not just the cover of your box, of your cube where you live. It's considered the fifth wall. So why not put some lighting in there, and why not do some decorative area? You know, what you see behind me is exactly what I have in my studio, because when I think, I need that blue light to make me feel first of all, restful, but then it is my zodiac colors, and so it is conducive to me, so I can really think and produce, especially at night. That makes me feel very, very calm. And it's ethereal, and so it feels good. But that thing hanging is from the ceiling, and I have many other things hanging that doesn't show there, but that's what I'm saying. The ceiling is another opportunity to be very playful. So, then what I would like to hear from someone in the audience. Let's see if there is someone in the audience who wants to talk about colors with me. Is there anyone?
I do.
Come in, come in, come in. What's your name?
My name is Yulin.
Yulin, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
And thank you for being here.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Yes. So, what do you think about colors? Is there any colors that you don't like or you do like? You do it automatically when you put colors on?
You know, I don't naturally think in color, but I think I'm kind of intuitive in some way that my favorite color changes over time. I remember when I was younger, 20-some years ago,
Right.
I was really into orange. Mm-hmm. But now I'm over the orange phase. I'm more into the pink now.
Yes.
So I tend to go through phases, and I don't know what drives that phase, but yeah.
Well, every one of us goes through phases of life of many, many things. I didn't used to like red, and now I do. I wear it very often.
Right.
So it is something natural we do. It's like food. We sometimes we dislike some food that we used to like before. It's the same thing, but there is a reason. Right. You are into the pink now because it's self-love.
Is that what it means?
Yeah.
Ah,
if you are into the pink, it's because you want to feel the self-love.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and so you're trying to embrace yourself.
Oh. So what did that orange mean? There was a period of time I was really into orange.
Yeah, and that has to do with your zodiac sign. Yes.
Okay.
But now you faded out because you think that this is the best thing for you because you want to love yourself and take care of yourself, and that's what pinks it's about.
And something you said earlier about waking up in the morning, I never really think about color in the morning in terms of mood.
Right.
And I'm thinking back, my bedroom is very kind of a beigey, very kind of flat. I don't have a whole lot of color in my bedroom. So should I be adding more color, or what's?
Well, it depends. It depends if you feel good in those colors or if you don't, because that's the first thing you see when you get up in the morning.
Right.
If your windows are closed, then you don't see the sun right away. You see the colors that are in the bedroom.
Yeah. No, I have no drapes. I see.
So you see the sun, you see the greens, and you see. So that's another thing. You see the nature out there.
Yeah.
But those are the things you see first. You get hit the first thing in the morning by the colors of your your bedroom. So if they don't make you feel energized, or they don't make you feel positive, you should change in the way. See, that's many people go through that. They get up in the morning, they don't know.
Yeah, I never think about color in the morning.
Right, right. It's like when you go into your closet, you don't think of, today I want to wear blue because I feel this way, or I want to wear purple or red because I feel this other way. People don't think, they just like, okay, they just pick whatever they, it's an automatic thing, and people don't really put their spirit into the colors, but colors do carry a spirit. And so if it's an automatic thing, most of the time that person is not aligned with the cosmos, because having the colors, wearing the colors that are conducive to you, because those native colors shaped from our birth, shaped our personality. If people put on colors that are not conducive to our personality, they might like that color, but it's not good for them. They're not going to get things done easily. They're going to have a contrast always between them and what they do, between them and people.
So I always liked purple.
Yeah.
Even when I was younger.
Okay.
But I don't wear purple.
But you still like it.
I still like it. So is that what you just said? Is that part of?
I have to, I can say yes and no, but if I go into your coloring from your Zodiac, then I can tell you, if you still like the purple and you don't wear, you must.
Okay.
If it's something you like it, you must wear it, because if it's a native color, if it's not, like for me, purple, I like purple, but it's not my native colors. I hardly wear it. Hardly wear it.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't do anything for me. People react to us according to the colors we have on. They don't see what our good deeds are. They don't see what we have in our brain, if we're intelligent or not. They don't think of us when they see the shell. That's all they see. They see the shell. So let's say if I would wear purple and it's not really my color, people react differently than I want them to react to me in a positive way. So, and people do sense that, because if you feel uncomfortable in certain colors, people do sense it. So the next thing I want to ask you, and I was asking you about why the colors you wear, is because often we decorate with the same colors that we wear. And do you decorate with pink, since you're like in a pink mood?
Yeah, I just bought a new watch and I've got a pink wristband right here. So yeah.
But do you decorate with the colors that you think are good for you, or you just put them on because you decorate them because, I don't know, resale value, which is a very tough one for me?
I probably don't really pay that much attention to it. I mean, I think if I was wearing black, I might think about decorating with a pink scarf. But that's probably the extent of it. I don't think about decoration as much.
Because that's another thing that people don't really think are communicating to each other. The colors we wear and the colors we live in the home or office. They don't think it's has a particular importance, or even they are something that they need to do, but it's very true.
So when you say decorate, do you typically recommend decorating multiple times? Like if you're talking about home, because in my mind, I'm not in this field. I have somebody help me decorate the house, and once it's set. I don't really change it.
But you know,
so
just
do you
for
recommend changing? I mean, other than like Christmas, I'll put up Christmas decorations. But other than that, throughout the year, I don't ever think about.
Truly, the thing is that when you decorate, paint will go out of style every 5 years, and it will fade on your walls every 3-4 years. It will fade, so you need to refresh it. So what might as well, if you refresh the paint, whether it's exterior or interior, if you refresh it, might as well do something new. And so that's what decorating is all about. You can't live, well, you can, yes, people do all the time. They live in an environment. There is 1970 when it was fashionable in 1970, and it's no longer now, but they still have that. Oh, absolutely. People do it all the time because they don't think they have to decorate, because decorating is kind of a frou-frou thing, but it isn't. It's good for our soul, because if we are aligned with the cosmos, we are fused with our environment as well. So if you use in your home your native colors from the cosmos, from the planets that revolved around you when you were born, you will feel a different energy in a home. You will feel that that home is not any longer a container of stuff and people. You will feel you belong there. It's your cocoon. Now, I've never been a butterfly, and I don't know what a cocoon is, but I know when I come to my home, I know I belong there, because there is the spirit that I wanted to have. And when I go to other people's home, if it's not, and I don't mean well done because people don't know how, if it's not done correctly to their colors, I feel it. I feel a different energy. So colors do vibrate our lives, and that's all there is to it. So how do you create your emotion in your home, your atmosphere? Do you create atmospheres?
I love candles. So I like to buy different color candles. I think that's probably the extent of what I do in terms of decorating in the house. I do buy different color towels, and I do change my bedding sets, you know, from season to season sometimes.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, like in the fall, I like some kind of a warm color.
Yeah.
And in the summer, I like the white and light purple and.
So you basically have never thought of these of colors being so vital to your life.
No. It's like I said, I have a certain intuition of what I want to change. Like I like to change things up a little bit, but I don't think I've ever really thought about in terms of, oh, how does a color working in my life affecting my mood?
Yeah.
So that's really interesting. I'll have to pay attention to that.
Yes, I think it's very important that not only to create a mood around you in the very vicinity where you are, where you live, but also for other people, because I believe that if you project a positive image to other people, and if it's an exterior thing, you do it with colors, you do it with your presence, people react to you very good. And have you ever had that gut feeling of people who say, I don't like that person, I don't know why?
Yeah.
It's sometimes it's
our intuition.
Yeah, it can be just a matter of having the wrong colors that just irritates people. Okay. So I think at this time, this was a very short talk. I would have wanted to have a lot more talk about this, because there is so much to say about colors, but the time it's running out. And I just want to say to all of you, use colors in your days and in your life, because it will change your energy. Absolutely, you will see things going better for you if you use the right colors. So I want to thank the crew for being here tonight, and we had some glitches, but we fixed them. And thank you for Yuling for being here.
Yeah, well, thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. And we will see you next time with a different topic, and it will be just as great. So thank you. A big kiss to all of you. Mwah. Love, peace, and until next time.